The gold rush-driven boom that swept through and over Dunedin in the early 1860s dramatically altered the look and feel of Otago's capital. With more people came more opportunities. Existing businesses thrived, while new entrepreneurs turned Dunedin into the most progressive and creative settlement in New Zealand. It was all very different from the muddy little village of the pioneer years, where everybody knew everybody else, and if there was little excitement, there was no crime to speak of either. But the swathes of newcomers also included many who lacked the skills or resources to make a go of things. Men who liked the idea of getting rich on the diggings, but didn't have what it took to walk there or do the hard yards when they did. Women, abandoned by their husbands, who struggled to bring up their children without support. Others who, for whatever reason, took to the streets and made a living from sex work. These people, on the margins of polite society, were a new element in Dunedin. One of the reasons that the Scottish pioneers called the gold rush influx the new iniquity. With accommodation at a premium, tent settlements sprang up through the town belt and on vacant sections on the hillsides above Dunedin. New housing was quickly put up as well, but without any regulation, much of it was cheaply built and soon deteriorated into slum-like housing. Gangs of unsupervised urchins roaming Dunedin streets were just one sign of an exploding level of petty crime. Crowds of often ill-behaved prostitutes also added an unwelcome spectacle to city life. With hotels on almost every street corner, drunkenness and unruly behaviour proliferated in the centre of town. Dunedin became a noisy, rambunctious frontier town, constantly changing and evolving. But, gradually, local authorities began to address the new social problems. Police numbers expanded, and the Dunedin jail became the most secure lockup in the country. Out-of-control children were sent to a new industrial school. Public works provided subsidised employment for those out of work. A benevolent institution was created to look after the indigent poor, and a female refuge where sex workers might be reformed.